Okay, here we have the Yoto Mini, and the Toniesbox. Let's talk about them. Personally, this is my favourite. It's wearing a little jacket right now, an adventure jacket, which you absolutely don't have to get. We got that a long while in and it was absolutely fine without it, so I wouldn't worry about the adventure jacket. This one's great as a starter one. It's great. If you get just one, it's going to be this one because you can take it out with you, you can take it in the car, you can use it wherever, and you don't need to have one of these main hubs. Your cards will work in it, and here's some of our cards. We've got a lot of Yoto cards. You just pop them in the top, and it has a screen as well. It is a little bit trickier if you're doing some of the Yoto cards have things like addition and stuff like that, where you can see the numbers or trace the letters on the screen. That is a lot easier on a big screen like this than it is on a small one. So if that is your focus or something that's really important, then you're going to want to be getting the big one. But personally, this one is so much better to be able to travel and move around and have your child hold it. We tend to keep this one downstairs on the breakfast table and take it in the car with us and use this if we go on holiday. This one stays in my daughter's room always. I wouldn't want to be carrying this around. I think the Toniesbox is great because it's soft, so you can carry it around if you want to and take it in the car. We never have because we've got this, but I think this is great to do that, and it does have a headphone hole as well. They all do, I believe. This one we've got headphones for. We've not really used them, and that one as well, but we've not really used them that much. My daughter prefers it without headphones so we can all hear it, and I like hearing what she's listening to anyway. We've got a ton of cards for Yoto. We probably spent an absolute fortune over the years, but we got this when she was really little, and there's cards that appeal to all of us, so it's really nice. And they both have the radio on them, and they both have the daily podcast on them. You think you can get a daily podcast on this as well, but I find it a little bit too kiddish, if that's the right word, whereas this one just feels, everything on the Yoto feels way more educational, and also the figures super cute, but it's a bulky thing to have, and they're not really consistent either. You get, like the Disney ones, you'll get a few songs and a story, but it's not always the original artist, so that can be a little bit of a letdown. But you do still get educational ones, and you still do have the creative Tonies, which are absolutely great. And here you get a lot more educational cards, and you get lots of great original music cards, and there's lots of educational stuff as well. So I just find Yoto a lot better. But for younger kids, I think the Toniesbox would be amazing. Also, depending on your child, like if you can't trust your child not to like throw that big hub around and you want a big one, then this is going to be the one. But if you want a screen, this is going to be the one. If you don't care about screen but you want something a bit more grown up, I would say. Not that the Yoto can't be kiddish, you absolutely can, and the smaller stories are amazing and lovely, and a lot of the Julia Donaldson I can't speak, stuff is exactly the same on both platforms. But I think these are so cute because they have, it's just like the book cover, and you can say, look, we've got that on the book and on here, and they have like the read-alongs and all that kind of stuff, but then the figure's kind of nice as well. So I think it's personal preference, and also just knowing your child and how many years do you want to get out of these things. And are you okay with them playing with these? Do you like the idea of collecting them and having a massive display? Because that's the way to live with these, I think. We don't have like an amazing amount of them, but if we did, I think shelving with these is going to be super cool. But whereas you can just get endless folders with these, I think these folders hold about 64, and we've got 2 folders. So yeah, I just absolutely love getting these every month and adding to our collection. So and I just know that some of this stuff I really enjoy listening to, that we've got stories that last 6 hours, and we can do like massive car journeys all listening to these wonderful stories. So yeah, I think personally the Yoto wins, and the Yoto mini is definitely the winner. If you have to get one of these, it's going to be this one, 100%.